Hi everybody, my name is Elise Bargman. I use she, her, hers pronouns. I'm a senior and I'm the student president of the Gender Sexuality Alliance here at St. Louis Park High School. Thanks for sticking around to the second episode. Today we'll be talking about biological sex. Just like the last episode, I have a quick disclaimer. Human gender and human sexuality are incredibly complicated, so parts of this series will be greatly oversimplified. Additionally, the content of this podcast only represents the perspectives of those working on it, and as such should not be taken to represent the lives or views of all queer and trans people, or even everyone in the GSA. With that out of the way, onward we go. According to the 2011 guidelines of the American Psychological Association, sex refers to a person's biological status and is typically categorized as male, female, or intersex, i.e., atypical combinations of features that usually distinguish male from female. There are a number of indicators of biological sex, including sex chromosomes, gonads, internal reproductive organs, and external genitalia." End quote. The word I want you to pick up on in that definition is the word categorized. There are a lot of factors that help define biological sex, but when babies are born, we categorize it using just one of those factors, genitalia. It's obvious that a typical human penis is different than a typical human vagina, so most of the time doctors don't have to think twice before announcing the baby's sex. However, the answer isn't always clear-cut, which leads us to the term intersex. According to the Intersex Society of North America, intersex is a general term used for a variety of conditions in which a person is born with a reproductive or sexual anatomy that doesn't seem to fit the typical definitions of male or female. In pop culture, intersex people are commonly referred to as hermaphrodites. However, that term is now considered offensive. It's rooted in mythology and is used for someone who has genitalia that is fully male and fully female, which is impossible. So, unless you're talking about plants, animals, or the minor Greek deity, you should probably use the term intersex. Additionally, intersex doesn't just mean atypical genitalia. It can also mean having an atypical set of sex chromosomes or off-balance sex hormones. With so many factors, it can be hard to draw the line at what is considered intersex or not, so it's hard to determine how many people are born intersex. However, the Intersex Society of North America estimates that about 1% of people have bodies that differ from the standard of male or female. Sometimes, when a baby is born with abnormal genitalia, doctors will surgically alter it to fit the sex that's easiest for them to change it to, which can pose a problem if the baby grows up and identifies as the opposite gender. As such, many intersex groups are advocating for the medical community to avoid any purely cosmetic surgeries on intersex newborns until the baby is old enough to consent to surgery, or at least until the child is old enough to identify their gender. And with that, I want to say thanks again for watching, and I hope you stay tuned in for our third episode, which is about gender. If you have any comments or suggestions or questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment below, ask me in person, or email me on my app's account. Thanks! Ciao!